The night before my wedding, I called him crying because I was so happy. He calmed me down, told me he loved me, told me tomorrow was going to be the best day of our lives. He hung up and went to sleep next to his wife. We met at work. He was charming, attentive, the kind of man who makes you feel chosen. We dated for a year. He proposed on a quiet Sunday morning. We got married, we built a home, and every 2 weeks, he disappeared for work. I never questioned it. I was proud of him. While I was proud of him, he was putting another woman's child to sleep. One afternoon, someone knocked on my door. A woman, a toddler on her hip, tired eyes. She looked at me like she already knew everything and just needed me to catch up. She asked if my husband lived here. I said yes. She said, "So does he at my place." I laughed. I actually laughed and started closing the door. Then she showed me her phone. Him. Different suit. Different altar. Same exact smile he gave me on our wedding day. They had been married 3 years before he even met me. That child on her hip was his. But then she kept scrolling. Photos of them on vacation. The same vacation he told me we couldn't afford. Him kissing her in the exact spot he told me he wanted to take me someday. Him holding his son on a beach somewhere. On a trip he paid for with a credit card he opened in my name. And the last photo she showed me was from last week. The two of them in our favorite restaurant. The place he told me was too expensive to go back to. Sitting at the same table we sat at on our first date. He took her to our place. He came home that night like nothing happened. Kissed me on the cheek. Asked what was for dinner. I let him walk all the way to the kitchen. Then I said her name. I watched something leave his body in that moment. He sat down. Started crying. Said he was trapped. Said he loved us both. Trapped. That was his word. Not me. Not her, raising his child, alone half the month. Not me who quit a job opportunity to stay close to him. Him. He was the one who was trapped. Then he said something that made my blood run cold. He said he had been planning to end it, that he was going to choose me, that he just needed more time. More time. He had already stolen 2 years of mine, and he was asking for more. I found out later he used a credit card in my name to buy her gifts. The vacation he said we couldn't afford, he took her on it, and the voicemails, he spoke to her in the exact same voice he used with me. Same words, same tone, same pet names. We were interchangeable to him. He didn't have a wife and a mistress. He had 2 wives, 2 homes, 2 women who both thought they were loved, and he moved between both lives so smoothly, so completely, that neither of us ever felt a gap. That is not a man who made a mistake. That is a man who built a system. His mother knew, had known for over a year. She sat at my dinner table, hugged me, called me her daughter-in-law, looked me in the eyes and smiled. Every single person in that room knew except me. I left that night, never went back, never responded to a single call or letter. The other woman left him too. Last I heard he was completely alone. No wife, no family, no one. He built 2 lives, and ended up with nothing. Good. Some people are so good at lying they make you feel crazy for ever doubting them. Has someone ever made you feel completely safe? And that turned out to be the most dangerous thing about them? Tell me in the comments, and follow for more stories like this.